Hey guys, I got some more Joes to open up. What do you say? Hey guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back again to the channel that is your home for tech, toys, and talk. And of course, the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. Back again with G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe Tiger Force Bazooka. Now, I missed out on the first Bazooka, but my fellow co-host from the Outer Dimensions podcast, and also founder, content creator, chief executive of the Collector's Safe Space, Dre, he was kind enough to procure me some G.I. Joes while I was procuring him some Marvel Legends. We did this massive swap, and this is one of those amazing figures. Now, I'll be honest, when G.I. Joe Classifieds came out, I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Not gonna do it. I was just like, you know what? They might have a few good figures, but they're probably gonna mess it up towards the end. I say that because Star Wars has been kind of hit and miss, at least Black Series. And Power Rangers Lightning Collection, for the most part, I've been going on that for the nostalgia factor. But about 90% of my Rangers only wear their helmets because the face sculpts are complete and utter trash. I've had a ton of defects with them. So I said, you know what? I'll give G.I. Joe, I'll give it a few tries. I bought a couple figures and I was blown away by the first one, which was Duke. Tiger Force. It was Duke on his Tiger Force cycle. Blew me away. And I've seen nothing but great stuff. And now, those that I grew up watching the cartoon, and I even had a few of the G.I. Joe Jeeps. I only had like one or two figures. That's just how it was back in the day. We couldn't afford much, so. But Bazooka was always he was kind of like the idiot moron, you know, the goofy friend who's not really that bright. But they made him look Billy friggin' badass here. They took like 1980s Tom Selleck, Magnum PI, and they like beefed him up, gave him some fatigues, a football jersey, and they made Bazooka, who was like kind of like the ongoing idiot joke, you know, the dumb friend, and they made him look friggin' Billy badass. Like this, just looking at his face, that is not someone you want to go face down a dark alley. Like, he looks like he could beat your ass without any weapons. And take a look at the accessories we get here. Now, this, there was different variants of Bazooka. Now, we get his pack. Now, yes, in this, obviously, you can tell this is an older one because we have a window here. We get the rockets here for his Bazooka, of course. We get the red helmet. I mean, everything looks fantastic. I mean, take a look at the art here. I mean, they do an amazing job with the packaging alone, let alone the figures themselves. I just unboxed scrap metal, or rather, sorry, scrap iron, and his anti-armored drone. And they're friggin' killing it, man. I'll probably need a knife to cut through this, right? That would help. And that's all it is. You just get the sleeve. But I mean, let's take a look at some of the parts here. Like, this opens up, so we can put his rockets through. And the amount of detail that they do on this, I mean, take a look at this. They actually, it looked like they took an actual bazooka. Like, you get the extra padding that is kind of like zip tied or belted around it. You know, because obviously this is what's being held right by the person's head or neck, rather. You know, you're holding the... I mean, they just did an amazing job on here. Now, I could even see doing some weathering on it, but I don't know if I will or not. this pegs right back on. And it just looks fantastic. I mean, the amount of detail that they throw on here is just killer. Let me get him out of the plastic, and I'm going to save you guys from hearing all that plastic turning and twisting. Okay, there we go. We're back. I mean, we get, of course, we get the peg hole like they do on every Joe figure. But take a look at the muscle definition that they have on here. I mean, they did a hell of an amazing job with the sculpting. I mean, you can kind of see like the veins coming out his forehead. The paint on the eyebrows, the mustache, everything is on point. They did an amazing job on here. The belt it's loose, so you can move it around if you really wanted to, or cut it off if that was something you wanted to do. I mean, the detail on the boots, obviously this is Tiger Force, you can see the tiger striping right there. They did a fantastic job. Even on the helmet, see if we can get that to focus. I mean, they freaking killed it. Let's just, I mean, come on, that looks phenomenal right there, guys. It really does. Now, of course, what's one thing us collectors are always complaining about? That we don't have, that we don't have storage. And obviously, with the G.I. Joe figures, they've done a really great job with storage because they give us holsters in most cases. But we got the rockets right here. So you can have all 4 rockets, or should I say rocket-propelled grenades, RPGs. So you can have them right there on the back, on his bag, or you can have one out. You know, we pull this out. We can have it so like he's got his, see if I can push that through all the way. Have a small little, doesn't feel like it goes down any further. But we can probably also have it where like we can have him posing where he's got the rocket shooting right out of there. So that is something we can do. So yeah, you can either have it where like maybe he has the bazooka down and he's about to drop, like he's partially dropping the rocket through. So that is something you can do. Now I'm just using a small little screwdriver just to kind of poke it and push it through. So I mean that is something we could do. We could have where like maybe he's kneeling and he's dropping it into the bazooka to kind of prime it up. So that is something you can do here. But I mean, it just looks phenomenal. Again, what I'm tempted to do on this, because this is Tiger Force, obviously Tiger Force, you're going through the jungle, you're moving around a lot, is I'm tempted to take some brown, maybe some brown ember or some dark brown, and put like some, run some, kind of doing some dry brushing and weathering on it, to make it look like maybe he's been going through the mud. And I think that that's something that would definitely complement the figure. With the white shirt, maybe not so much. Now, I have had an issue with 1 or 2 Joes so far with their bags, with their backpacks staying on. Now, if that's your situation, what I might suggest is this, guys. I might suggest a little dab of hot glue right on the tip here. Push it into the hole, let it dry, and it's going to hold it on there perfectly. Hot glue does not do damage to your figures. Okay? A lot of times if you look at the live streams that Hasbro does, they have a flat piece of plastic and then they put dabs of hot glue, and that's how the figures are perfectly standing on those pieces of plastic, because that's, well, it's a little thing that they do for display purposes. So that is something you could do here. Now there is a little hook at the bottom here, and if you really wanted to, You know, that is something like either we could, I think we could probably hook the handle right onto the back of it if we wanted to. Let's see, will that work? Yep, that's going to work perfectly. So yeah, we can have the Bazooka hanging right off the bottom of Bazooka. That is something you could do if you really wanted to. But you guys are here to see, you know, what I think of the posing, and let's do that right. So yeah, I was able to pose him like this, but that doesn't make that much sense because we got the padding right here. So it really looks like he should be holding it on the other side. At least with how I'm looking at it. Because we got this padding right there. And it really looks like it would make more sense if he's holding it. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah. It just looks like it would make more sense. Let's see if I can get his arm to... Yeah, it just looks like it would make more sense if he's doing it that way. But it all depends on, hey, it's your figure, however you want to pose it. I mean, to me, I like seeing him this way. It just makes more sense. And, oh, no, he does have the pads on both sides, so he can do it either way. Or you can just have it where he's, you know, maybe he's carrying the bazooka over his arm. There's a bunch of different ways you could do it. He does not come with a handgun. But, guys, this is an amazing, amazing figure. He's very sought after, too. Now, I will say this. This piece keeps coming off. This is the back piece. Now, it just pegs in. If it comes off, don't have a heart attack. But this is an amazing figure, guys. I mean, this is definitely... Bazooka, I mean, he's one of the core Joes. You have to get him. And they did a damn good job on him. Now, the hands, they might feel a little... Like, you know, I know some people who've actually soaked them first. Because they're worried about pieces breaking off. I completely get that. See, this piece pegged off again. Now, guys, if you have Bazooka, let me know, does that back piece come off for you as well? Or is it just maybe, you know, quality control, little QC issue maybe? Yeah, because see, I can pose it like as if he's shooting the rocket right there. That's very awesome right there. And I mean, if you're one of those people who does, you know, toy photography, you can do like a little bit of smoke, or maybe take some cotton, like some cotton balls, or, you know, it's Halloween season right now, so you can get a bunch of cotton and maybe hit it with like a little airbrush of gray to make it look like smoke coming out the back of it. There's apps where you can do those kind of effects as well. I just think that is something I think would look really, really awesome. I'm sure with some fishing line, you could probably do some other tricks with posing. But I definitely say this is a major go. This is a figure you have to have if you're a Joe fan, whether retro or you're just getting into G.I. Joes. This is definitely one of those figures I think you have to have. No questions about it. It's Bazooka. Need I say more? I mean, this is just an awesome figure. Again, amazing sculpt. His joints feel perfect. You know, is it a reuse of some other figure? Possibly. But I mean, they did a damn good job. I mean, we can see pins here, but when it comes to the arms, he is pinless in the arms. And that's the big takeaway from this, guys. And this is a figure that's been out for quite a while, guys. Now, guys, if you liked this video, let me know in the comments section below. As always, if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, let me know. And guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always message me either in the comments section below, or You can hit me at my socials right there at the bottom of the screen. You'll see Daves_Dimension on Instagram, Dimension Daves on Twitter, and of course you can always email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. And of course, if you want to donate to the channel, help us either upgrade our equipment or get some awesome new content, you got the PayPal right at the bottom of the screen. But guys, until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying keep on busting, and you know what I'm going to say. I will always catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys.